Welcome back to Scottish Man Cave and welcome to another stream of City Skylines. And yeah, Simon, thanks mate, you have a good one. Thanks for popping in. Before you go, Simon, if you're still in the chat, if you want to name a district, I'll be happy to name one after you. I've got a few. Oh wow, I might need to reload in actually. Yeah, Mancave City is when I saved it last night. Yeah, I left that for way too long there. So we'll load that back in. There we go, we've got Charlie's Wood for Keys and Zen Farm Industrial Estate. So I don't know if you're still there, Simon, but if you want to request an area for yourself, I don't know, maybe the Orion District or something. So that's looking, the city's looking pretty nice, I would say. It's looking really good. Got nice coffee as well. Just to chill, but glad to have people in the chat. And what I'm gonna do is just share the stream as well. Yeah, big shout out to Simon. Thanks for popping in, mate. Yeah, streaming more City Skylines. I'll just post that. I might actually just put my phone on charge as well. There we go. So I can just keep an eye on the chat. Yeah, right. Orion District. Okay. Right, that sounds good. So I think we'll name this little bit here Orion District. Wait a wee. That just adds a little bit more to the game a little bit. Right, we'll give you this little chunk area here, mate. So this will be the Orion District. There we go. And we'll change that name. Edit. So this is looking really good already. There we go, Simon, a wee bit of customization there. So it just adds a little bit to the game, I think. Just having, you know, everyone in the chat having a kind of input to the game. Just adds a little bit of charm, I feel. Oh, what an absolute legend, Simon! What an absolute legend! So as you can see, you're gonna be in the game for life, mate. So we're actually working on the Orion District, but the issue is, what is this? Too few services. So yeah, we're needing some more industrial. So we can maybe work more on. I don't know if I really want to add more industrial to Charlie's Wood for Queues, to be honest. I'm not really sure. But well, legend Simon, thanks for tuning in, mate. And as I say, we've got the Orion District as well of Mancave City, so it's looking quite nice. Zen Farm Industrial Estate. Charlie's Wood for Queues. Yeah, I think what I'm going to do here is maybe just add a bit more industrial to Charlie's Wood and Queues. Just a little bit. I think we'll just add just a wee bit more But the Orion district's looking really good. It's starting to take shape, this city, a little bit. Oh wow, this is full of trees. Okay. But it's calling for more industry, so we have got this area as well to work with. So, I'm not too sure what we'll do. Could just keep this as a little town area, maybe? I'm not really sure. It's quite a hard one. We're almost at 4,300. Yeah, that should help support the demand we have. At Charlie's Wood for queues. I might need a bit more. So what we might do is just be a little bit creative here. And just add a road like this. Potentially, maybe one down here. Yeah, I think that we'll do that, and we'll just fill that up with the last of this sort of area. Yeah, that's what we'll do. So it just gives it a bit more options. And then that's pretty much Charlie's Wood for queues done. Zen Farm Industrial Estate's pretty much done as well. Oh, we've got a bit of a problem there, not enough. Yeah, we're going to need some more commercial as well. Sort of filled this area, so don't want to have too much commercial, if I'm being honest. I'm kind of happy with this one big street, to be fair, but they are kind of requesting. So what we might do is don't really want to build too much of these. So what I might do is just a little road halfway, maybe. Yeah, we'll build a road halfway. And between, maybe like this. Something like that. Yeah, I think something like this. And fill it up from here to there. And then maybe here to the end of the road. Like so. Something like that. I don't want to have too much commercial, because we will get empty buildings. We might work with maybe some different kind of things around here as well. We've still got a big park I want to build, maybe, I don't know, around here maybe? I'm not sure yet. I think this could be where the tube starts, and the tube will go that direction. It's looking good. Let me know in the chat, guys, if anyone's on watching. If you want an area, like a district, please let me know. And I will happily put your request in the game. But yeah, I'm quite happy with that. So now, we've still got high demand residential and also commercial, which is a bit annoying. So just need a pipe to go down here. But annoyingly, we've still got a lot of industrial required. I would prefer offices if I'm being honest, and that's a casualty just here. So we need to get rid of that, unfortunately. You might hear the cat moaning in the background, but I'll just ignore her. See, I think farmland would be good, maybe around here. But it is quite close to this monstrosity. I don't really want the traffic too much affecting. And again, I might do something here like a park. The Orion Park, maybe. I'm not too sure yet. But the annoying thing is, we need... How much have we got for the milestones to go? Where are my milestones? Yeah, we still got to get 5,500, so yeah, I think it's time we start building some potential new land. So if I go to info views, let's see, well, what natural resources? Where's the natural resources gone? Here we go. Yeah, all that's farmland, but we don't really want to touch that. Although we could just make this a little village. Yeah, I think we might do that, you know, guys. We might make this just farmland. I'm not sure. Don't really want to keep it as farmland though. Bit annoying. We could technically go and buy another bit of land, I think. Yeah, we can buy more land here. Does that lead to a road we can maybe link up? This bit of road would link up. So I think we'll buy this. Right, so we've got this piece of land now. I think maybe we can build another industrial estate, I'm thinking. Just for the demand, potentially. I think that could work, you know. Because we're going to need more support for bins. Because look at the garbage. The garbage is up. So I think potentially we can make another industrial estate around this area. And that, I think that's exactly what we're going to do. So what I might try and do is highway freeform. Let's try and make this pretty good. Something like this. Yeah. Something like that. something like this. How's that like? Nah, it looks a bit silly. Looks a bit silly. It looks silly, silly, silly. Yeah, that looks silly. Hey, it's going not too bad, Charlie. How are you? And Charlie's wood for cues is looking good as well. It's really looking nice now. Yeah, I don't know how we do this. Maybe one of these. Don't need one of them, we just need something small. And I think this would work. Potentially. Yeah, I think this works. So we're gonna do that. Bit pricey, but we need a new industrial estate. But how's your evening going to just now, mate? How is it going? Seems to be only wanting to go one way, which is this way. Annoyingly. What if I took it up here? Oh. Possibly this way. Yeah, this could work. No. We'll figure it out. Oh yeah, I went back on the stream earlier because I fell asleep yesterday. Ah, yeah, nice one, mate. Yeah, I thought so. Yeah, because obviously you like playing pool and you know, like I was just thinking with your channels and stuff. So I'm glad you like it. And now I just need to connect these. So highway. I think there's one way though, is it? Yeah, highway. Freeform. So it might look a bit daft, but it's okay. It's just getting the how we want it. Yeah, it'll do. It'll do. It's nothing perfect. It's not perfect at all, but I think this could be farmland we could use. Potentially. Because we really badly need industrial. But yeah, I quite like the reference too, mate. It's starting to really come together, I would say. To be honest, I might just make this another industrial estate. So we badly need trash as well. So yeah, I think we'll use this as another industrial estate area potentially. We might build a little kind of area for it. Right, so we need a one-way road now. Yeah, glad to have you in the stream again, mate. Always good speaking to you. So something like this. So we'll just make it like a one-way in and out. And change the direction. Something like this. It's not perfect by any stretch. Oh, I'm gonna have to go the other way. It's annoying. But we need electricity badly. Right, that kind of works. That kind of works. It's not perfect, and there's this railway in the line. Railway line in the way, but I think it's okay for just now. Because yeah, we need some bins collected. Even potentially we can put a bridge over this area. And we can have proper big residential kind of houses. We'll figure it out. We will figure it out. But I kind of like the look of that. Probably more than this. Maybe not so much that, but we'll fix it. Could also make this go that way. So I think we make this farmland. Potentially. Let me see, info views. See, that's your fertile land there. Ideally, that's your farmland there, but I don't really want to touch that. Try to think. You know what? I think I would just make this a new district, to be honest. We'll have these as homes, and maybe this is industrial, potentially. Yeah, you know what? That's exactly what we're going to do. So what I need is just now just a small road. Freeform. We'll stick it there. Right, something like this. And then what we'll do is straight from here. Try and get it 90 degrees. So straight line. So again, we'll make this one way again. We'll make this a bigger industrial estate than the Zen Farm one, I think. There we go. Right, and we need a power station. Electricity, power station. Probably place it somewhere like here. So we've got electricity, but we need water, and I don't know if we're getting water all that way. We'll try though. We're on profit, so I don't see why not. fine. Should be okay for water. Although we are getting quite low for water. We are getting very low for water. So we're gonna need water soon. So we've got water, and now we can build an industrial estate here. So we'll just build a wee bit. Just a wee bit at a time. So people can't get on the road and off the road. Because we need to get rid of this demand. Yeah, we have to get rid of this demand. So this is always going to be an industrial estate, this area. Just this bit here. I don't know what we'll call it, but this is just going to be a massive, massive industrial estate. Probably add a wee bit more. Because yeah, unfortunately we just have too much. And what I'm going to do here as well is maybe just have a bunch of maybe, oh, what's this saying? Not enough fuel. Ah, no, it's okay, it's okay. Just needs the trucks, there we go. Right, oh, extend this again. And what we'll do is, we're okay for money, which is good. We're actually really good for money. So I think what we'll do is just carry on this. And the demand's starting to go down again, which is good. We're actually losing people in our population a little bit, which we don't want. So I will maybe add some more homes in this sort of area, just to cope with the demand. There we go. So we'll add some more homes here, just to keep it a bit more entertaining. Maybe less boring. So it's not going to be exactly grid-based patterns. And maybe, again, we can add some more just here. Just to this area. Yeah, something like this. There we go. Ah, that looks not too bad now. No Ryan District. Looks quite nice. And what I think we'll do now, just to keep up the demand. Well, we're needing more, oh shoot, we're needing more oil. Sorry, more water. So we'll get water in. No, they're complaining not enough workers, so it means obviously our residents are all the way over here. For just now, that's okay. And what I'm going to do again is just over here. Just keep up this sort of landscaping. Just got to make this like woods. So we'll just make this like woods. Just that little bit. It just adds to the decoration, I feel. So it doesn't make the roads look stupid, just as a grid based. So again, we'll just add these little details. But yeah, and it sort of divides the Orion district and Charlie's Wood for Q's as well. Just give it a little bit of life. I know I can mix trees, but I want this to be this kind of trees. Kind of goes with our area. And it just makes the grids look a lot better. Only downside is I think forest fires. But already that looks quite good. And we're nowhere near done. Because I want to do something for the next to the sea. Yeah, but glad you like the Charlie's Wood and Q's. That's the whole point of me doing this streaming series, is just to add a bit of fun to it, I would say. You know, just keep it personal, like personalize it in a little way. So whoever comes in the streams will get their own dedicated district. So like the Orion district right here, it's looking quite nice. In fact, I'm going to keep at it with the trees. No, I need to be careful not to hit that power lines. But already, the Orion district, just with a bit of tinkering, looks so much better than what it did before. And then of course over here, we don't want to go over the power lines. We don't really want people seeing the power lines that much either. So if we can hide it with the trees, that's pretty genius. Yeah, something like that. I think that's quite nice. And it goes with the Charlie's Wood for Q's bit. I don't know what we'll do with this bit. I might fit something in here. I'm not sure yet. But already, I like the Orion district. But we've still got all this space as well. But yeah, I quite like that. Again, I think we'll be needing more industrial required. So I think I just continue this one week sort of system. 1, 2, 3. So 2. before. So again, we'll just carry on what I started essentially. Something like that. And I think I might extend these to medium roads. Upgrade. Yeah, I'll upgrade these. Yeah, that looks better. So what I'll do is now I'll fill this in. There we go. And I know we're gonna need water, so I'm gonna wait to fix that as well. So we'll add in more water. Just to keep the water supply up. And we need more sewage as well, which we'll add in. And there we go, that's sorted our water issues for the time being anyway. It's not the perfect solution, but it's not the worst in the world. But yeah, I really like the reference. I'm loving how this little area is sort of coming together now. It's not perfect, but you know, we're getting there. And yeah, we're going to need garbage, so I feel this is the perfect time to put in more landfill sites, so I think we're going to put 2 down here. Let's get our landfill site sorted. The good thing is with this big road, you know what? I'm really tempted just to upgrade all this. Yeah, I'm actually going to upgrade it, so there we go. I think that'll work. So I guess just people in this big industrial estate kind of area. And that's looking good. The good thing is no one's really complaining, but people are needing more houses, so back to the Orion district we go. And I reckon actually we could use this bit just for a wee bunch of houses, but I don't want to. Really. So I think we just extend from here. Maybe some houses on this side. Potentially. Like a little, we can build a second village almost. So this can be one big village, and then this can be one sort of village, or like outskirts of like our main city. So I think we'll do that. So with this road it would be perfect almost. If we just have one big straight road like this, and then build a bridge like so, like that, and then down. And then this could be like a little mini village, you can say, from the industrial estate. Then you got your train track under the bridge. So, because these guys are absolutely desperate for workers. So we're gonna make this sort of area like a village as well. So you got this bit, and then that bit, which I feel is the best way to go. As long as I pause the game. So we need some more houses, and we do kind of need residential as well. So again, I might keep these sort of grid based as well, and then the farther we expand, like this area over here where the trees are, I think we'll make that more cul-de-sac kind of houses. So I think what we'll do here is keep this straight, and then what we'll do, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. We'll make these a bit different though. Could do with some power lines as well. So I think this could be our main kind of town area, just a small town, and then we could go the main city, come back around along here. It's the way we can do it. Possibly. Yeah, we'll keep these residential. Ideally, I would have liked this to be in the high residential, potentially, but yeah, we don't want that just yet. So what I need is a pipe of water. Just go all the way down here. Like so. And of course we run out of money. And I'm just going to build some residential just here, like this. And again, we're going to need power lines. Probably here. Something like that. Don't know why that's still complaining for power lines, but okay. That should be the end of it. There we go. But we'll make this a little bit different this time. So again, since we're getting a wee bit of money, we'll do half a square, or we'll do a square, and then we'll carry on like that. So we'll just keep it very different to the other city we did. Yeah, something like this. So we need a bit more money. It's all city planning, you see, guys. So I think that'll do quite nicely. So over here, we will have a resident commercial. We'll bring in some commercial just here. just like the main street. Again, this will just be houses again. Like so. How's that area over here getting on? Pretty nicely, actually. Which is good. I've got a good mind to put all these as office buildings, potentially. I don't know yet. And that's the thing, it's all about just managing your finances as well. But we're going to need a school and all that in this sort of town area as well. But yeah, it's looking good. And again, we need a bit more commercial. Don't really like having too much commercial. So again, we will build a road. We will build more a road. And we'll just add that commercial in. Like so. So we'll add that in. So it looks very different to what we had before. It's just a bit of patience on this build. So I'm happy with the way this is, so I can actually just extend this industrial kind of park, because we're not building it any closer to the highway. There's a bit of an eyesore on the highway, but that'll do. Again, I need more houses. And more electricity potentially down the line. So this has only got to be a small area, really. And we will connect this road as well to over here, to this like village area. I'm quite happy with that. So again, I think we'll just keep the same sort of pattern as before. So go up for 2. Like that. Yeah, no, that's okay. And it's not that what I want, so we're just wanting this to carry on, and then we'll build more residential just here. So it'll do nicely. too much commercial for my liking. I just hate using commercial. That's a nice squeeze street. You know, the main street of this area. So again, just because we build the next phase of the street now. Which should be this. Just keep it very much the same. And again, add more residential. Like that. I think this could potentially be an issue with traffic, but we'll try and connect it maybe so it's not so bad. And now we've got an issue, we've got a fire. And we need a fire station, so I think it's time we start working on this little wee village we've got. And yeah, we're going to build down to here. Like so. And we're going to have our fire department. And yeah, we don't have enough for a fire station, but we're only wanting a small local fire department. Same like police and everything like that. Of course they need water. So we will upgrade the water. There we go. And of course we've gotten a bag away. I blame Charlie. Somebody's nicked that Luke Little darts. So already we're almost got enough for a police station in the area, which we'll get. Technically, I think we could probably get another loan. You know what? We'll take a loan. We'll just get a police station, and we'll put it here. Got a lot of sewage here. That'll do fine. So it's not perfect this, but yeah, we need like a death morgue as well. Yeah, we need a crematorium, which I think would best be here. Yeah, it looks okay to be fair. So we've got a crematorium. We're just gonna really sort of focus on this little town just now. I think I've got a good idea what we're gonna call it. But I want to save that for the person when he tunes in. Yeah, it's starting to look decent. And yeah, again, it's looking not too bad. It's not looking too bad at all. We need more houses though. What I'm gonna do is start probably building it out this way with the houses potentially. I'm not really sure, but this is a nice little wee main road for a little village. But yeah, it's starting to come apart. Unfortunately, our tips needing emptied. So right here, we could actually do with some more garbage. So we don't have the incineration plant yet, so not quite there. Well, we're only a couple away. So we actually need to build more residential houses. So if I'm being honest, I think we just continue this sort of grid pattern that we've got going. Basically. So we'll just carry on. Yeah, like so. Because we need that extra people. Like that. There we go. But we'll make sure this all connects together so it doesn't look silly as well. Sorry guys, can you hear me okay, yeah? I'm not too low, because I'm sitting a bit of a distance away. It's really coming together. And we're literally just milliseconds away from really gaining a big population. So here we go. We've unlocked new areas. Taxation policies. We've got the metro now, which is really cool, which we're going to use to connect both areas. Education boost. We've got harsh prison sentences, new taxes, but we've got high density buildings now, offices, universities, and everything like that as well, which is going to be really good. I'm really excited about this. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to actually extend this area now. So we're going to go like this. And yeah, we're actually going to make this fancy. Upgrade. I'm going to upgrade this bit. Like so. And we are going to make this pretty good. Yeah, we're going to make this quite nice. This is where things are going to get a little bit different. I would say. So in fact, we will keep this as is, upgrade. So something like that. And what we're going to build in here is going to be some offices. We need some offices, so that's exactly what we're going to build. in here. There's some offices. Like this. And that kind of takes care of the industrial, believe it or not. So this is going to be like an office area. But we do need a bit more electricity just to keep us going. So just for the time being. I know it looks a bit silly, but just for this now. I might actually try and connect this power lines to over here. So a lot of people don't like power lines, but I quite like them. It just makes it realistic. So let's connect the power lines a little bit. There we go. And now we've got these big office buildings. But yeah, we need more. I don't know what our electricity is like either, to be honest. But I think what we'll do with electricity, we will add some more power. We're going to need it. So we've got oil power plant. Yeah, we'll add it there. Just adds a wee bit more. A wee bit more electricity control. But look at the profit we're making. We're decent profits. Now, what we need to really do is build some decent universities and stuff. So that's exactly what we're probably going to do. Let's build some like universities, schools, that sort of stuff. So, healthcare. Yeah, we'll build an elementary school. We'll probably place it just here. Just to keep these little, like these citizens happy. But I need a more residential. But I think this is where things get a little bit nearly interesting. So this is going to be a last batch of small residential. Just here. Like so. We'll just fill this in. Like that. Yeah, and of course we need water. Of course we do. So I'll just pick this water down. Yeah, we'll just keep that like that. Keep people happy. And we'll just connect this area to that area. and we'll even add just a tad more commercial, like so. Yeah, I've got rubbish here. That's more. It's not got enough fuel, but it should be okay. But the good thing is we don't have to rely on ugly buildings now. So again, we can put a bit more offices now. Just in here. We won't have too much high buildings in this little village area, but it's still good to have. I'm sure you can take out another loan if we need it. No, we need a fair bit more than that, so we can't quite take a loan yet. But yeah, all this area now is going to be big flats. So we'll use this as high density. So we'll use this as high density. And let me know, guys, what you think of the city so far. I'd love to know. But yeah, this sort of area is looking after itself at the moment. This area, not so much. Already these big buildings look good in a little mini town. Again, I think we'll just continue that. Continue the high residency. Probably keep these high again, but I think the next two will go back to low. Yeah, we'll go back to low. So we'll go back to low. Yeah, something like that. So we don't want too much. Don't want too much. Of course, we're gonna get water complaints. That's starting to look quite nice, this little mini town. I think we connect this road round back into this one. I think that's the plan. When's the next milestone? Yeah, we've still got 1,000 or so to go. So we could probably do with some more offices, to be honest. But they ain't liking it just now, so I think we'll just stick to it industrial. In fact, we can just add this bit up. Like so. And we will connect this bit as well. So it just kind of keeps the industrial demand occupied. Yeah, we're having a bit of a death crisis here. But we're okay. The bins as well. But I think we're going to try and add some things here. So now we can actually get a secondary school. I believe we can get that pretty soon. Only need a few $1,000. And another thing we're going to do, we're going to pay up our taxes for our bins. Because they seem to be a problem at the moment. So the bins are going up to deal with it. Need a bigger budget. Which also means more profit for us. But you don't want to do it too high. Of course we need water. There we go. So now we'll try and get the secondary school. Or elementary school. Because yeah, people in this area need it. And to be honest, I think right here is perfect. Yeah, I think that's perfect. Yeah, that looks quite nice. And what we'll do is, again, this is just my little trick. Just cover that with some bushes. So we don't want strangers getting in our school. That would not be good, so yeah, that looks good. And I'm hoping that kind of deals with this not enough educated workers kind of deal. It's always the small ones. Always the small ones, never the big ones. Yeah, we need more residential again. Which is interesting. Which we'll do now. So again, I think we'll just carry on as is. We'll add more of these big residential flats. Like so. That's looking good. And there as well. Yeah, there we go. So it just adds to the size that we're going for here. Just get as much people as we can into Mancave City. Just make sure. Oh my god, our buckets are. Yeah, we're gonna need a landfill site again. So what we're gonna do... Yeah, we need some landfills. So we've got more landfill sites now. Oh my god, what's this? Yeah, just so much bin problems. Yeah, we're putting the bins up. I think we put it up to 129%. So it's becoming an issue. And I always find in the game, this becomes an issue. Not enough like graves and stuff. Always becomes an issue. There we go. Traffic's flowing smoothly enough, I would say. Just we have a bin problem, which is an issue. Come on, collect my bins. So we need to delete that. Never meant that, but okay. Right, I think what we're going to have to do as well for the economy is put our taxes up. Put the taxes up by making more money. If you want my bins, the taxes need to go up. I think that's kind of sorted the issue. Yeah, that's sorted the issue here. But we've actually came a long way in this episode. On this stream, should I say. Again, we kind of need a bit more residential, commercial, so I think this is where we'll first start our big commercial zones. Like so. Yeah, we'll add our big buildings here. There we go. So that's looking quite nice. It's looking not too bad actually. And this is just forestry. You know what I mean? So it kind of goes well. Kind of goes well. Again, we need a bit more residential. And I'm very reluctant to put too much big residential. But it's running very smooth. You know, that looks quite nice. There's a street. It's just office buildings. Even then. starting to get very busy. And I think here, yeah, I think that's okay. Right, okay, we're going for an installation plant. Yeah, we need this pretty badly. So what we'll do is just here, I'm gonna draw a little road like that, and we're gonna put this installation plant in, because this has been what we desperately need. Sort out our rubbish. Because we've got a rubbish problem. There's too much rats in Mancave City. There we go. That's looking better. And there we go. Look at this. We're up to 7,500 people. Which is just crazy. And we've unlocked all these things like the cargo train terminal, a train station, hydropower plant. That's what we kind of need. We can have high-rise bands as well and stuff, so it's not a bad population to reach. And already we have skyrocketed our population. And I think it's about time we sort of look at a metro line. I want to really get this kind of area done as well. This sort of area. Zemblock industrial estate, and then really build this to like join with here kind of thing. That's what I'm thinking. You know, this could be a big city here, and then maybe we could add other cities to like the islands and stuff. But so far, this is looking good. Really happy with the progress, I would say. But I think that'll do it for the stream. I'm getting a little bit tired, so yeah guys, if you enjoyed it, make sure you hit that like button and hit the subscribe button as well. It does help out the channel. And yeah, put your requests in the comments if you would love me to add a district, if you have any requests. But thank you very much for watching, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Ciao.